Welcome back, gang. We are finally there at the final installment of the 12 Days of Christmas, and yes, if you have not figured it out, per your recommendations for everyone's follow-up and feedback, I am as much of the festive presentation spirit as I possibly could think of. So with no further ado, let's get started. At number 9, make sure you update your address and your utilities. Now this plays in whether or not you're moving from someplace that you're just renting, or if you're a seller who's selling and buying again. Every part of this transaction, you want to make sure that if you're leaving a place, that you're getting the utilities transferred to someone else's name, and it's not coming back to keep being charged to you. But especially, you don't want to see that Santa's presents go to the wrong house. Make sure you have this done at least 2 weeks in advance before your purchase or your sale is complete. Number 10, disconnect your Wi-Fi, take your router. It sounds real simple, but there's actually a line these last few years that got added to every purchase agreement that talks about it, because it's one of those little things that maybe you don't think to do before you leave a house or when you move in, and then suddenly you've got this account, you've got this information. Like, make sure that you take the time to transfer all the little things that are back in your utility room, bring them with you so you don't have any potential issues with the new person moving in not being able to use it or hacking your account. Number 11, make sure you change your locks, make sure you change your garage code. Now listen, I get it. In a perfect world, I tend to always lean towards optimism and assume the best out of everyone. But you do have a situation where someone had a garage code, knew how to use the garage door opener at that frequency and a lock. You never know if there's maybe an old kid or significant other or just somebody who's going to come back and would still have access to the house. And especially thinking like Home Alone style right now, you never know when you're out of town who's maybe looking around. So just keep it simple, give yourself the peace of mind, and when you move in, make the call to the locksmith one of the first things you do. And my final 12 Days of Christmas real estate tip, make sure you always check the personal property. Now again, this one's gonna go both ways, whether you buy or sell. You would be surprised how many times people assume they're going to keep something or assume they're going to get something in a purchase. If it is not explicitly stated in the personal property agreement, it's not necessarily fair game. Everything that's nailed down, major mechanicals, appliances, unless otherwise stated, yes, those do indeed stay with the property. But you'd be surprised how window treatments, blinds, a detachable wet bar, a second fridge in the garage. Don't be there the day of closing, then walk through the night before and realize, oh boy, I thought that was coming with, or I thought we got to keep it. Check it off, make sure both parties are in complete agreement, and that way you don't have to worry about waking up at 4 a.m. because your room has no blinds. Listen, gang, thank you guys so much for all you've done to help support our company this year. We look forward to more content, more fun ways to engage, and of course, more real estate knowledge for you coming into 2021. In the meantime, thank you so much. Have the merriest of Christmases. We'll talk to you soon.